We are getting our sweat on this morning. We're not.
We're not.
Lindsay Boach is at NuFit for You this morning, working out, starting her day with a little exercise. Good morning, Lindsay.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We're at their new location here on Broadway. This is the spin class. It starts at 5:30, cycling class rather, and there's a ton of cyclers here. Some of the Quincy University men's volleyball team is here working out this morning. Now, NuFit is known for their cycling classes, but they have a new kid in town. We're going to teach you all about that coming up later on in the show. Guys?
All right.
Going to be a more appropriate song for them this morning.
Look at them go. A live shot there at NuFit for You, and Lindsay Boach is there. We're going to check in with her in just a second. Man, at 5:42, going strong. Getting her
I'm
workout
very
on.
impressed. I kind of feel like a slacker this morning.
I kind of do too. Lindsay is out there this morning to see if she's on a row machine. What you got, Lindsay?
Yeah, good morning, guys. I'm not on one of these rowing machines. I'll let that, I know. I moved from the bike to the rowing room, though, so that's a step, I guess. And I'm joined right now by Angie Assman. She's one of the co-owners of NuFit for You. And you guys just got these bikes a few months ago.
Right. We just got the rowers in April. We have 5 rowers right now, but we just ordered 5 more. So by the end of next week, we'll have 5 more rowers. We'll be able to double all of our rowing classes.
And explain a little bit about the machine, because it looks like there's water.
What's really nice about these is all the resistance is hydro resistance. All of the power is in your own body. So the nice thing about rowing is it really is a full body workout. It's 60% lower body, 20% core, 20% upper body. So you work 9 major muscle groups. In 30 minutes you can burn 400 calories.
Wow, that's a lot. Explain a little bit about the class. How is it broken up, and what do they have to do?
Well, just like any class at NuFit, rowing can be for beginners or advanced people. It's how hard you push yourself. So all the instructors do things a little bit differently. We all stay with the same technique, but we can choose to do interval rows, endurance rows. Sometimes we have races. We've had teams of rowers compete against each other, see how many meters they can get. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Keeps it interesting.
What are some of the techniques in the rowing?
The key with rowing, what most people don't realize, is you have to use your legs. If you get on the rower and you start really using your arms, you're going to fatigue really quickly. So you've got to push with your legs, push with your legs, push with your legs. That's what we say.
Now, I can see on the machine some of the numbers say 28, some say 31. What do those numbers mean?
The big number that you're seeing on the machine is strokes per minute. It's how many strokes they're pulling per minute. The most important thing, though, when you're rowing indoors or outdoors is split time. And so that's what they're all working on, is trying to increase their power, have a more efficient rowing stroke to lower their split time, which is how many minutes it would take you to do 500 meters.
So this is kind of a summertime activity that you can still do in the winter.
Right. And it's, nobody in here is ever going to be a champion rower, right? But all of these people in here are going to have great cardiovascular endurance. They'll be stronger. They'll be happier.
Great. Sounds good, Angie. Thank you very much. We're going to come back and check with the person who's instructing, which is actually Angie's dad, and he has a great story to share with us about his personal fitness life.
I'm very intrigued by the rowing. I have not been on a row machine since I was in college, and I'm sure I did it incorrectly. And it was good to hear Angie.
And I'm sure they didn't look like that either.
No, what are you saying? I had like a big Conestoga wagon wheel or something in college to row against?
I've never been on one. I usually run, so I'm pretty excited. I want to check it out too.
We're going to get Lindsay on a pair of roller skates, and we're gonna have her bout with the ladies of the Quincy Roller Derby League. In the meantime, though, she is getting in shape for that future bout. She is out at NuFit this morning in Quincy. Hi, Lindsay.
Yep. Good morning, guys. Yes, and that's going to be in November. We're going to hopefully get out there with the roller derby girls. They're taking a quick break right now in the rowing class. They just finished a long set, and they're taking a little break, well-deserved break. They're also going to have a training day out here October 18th, if you'd like to come out here and learn how to do this rowing. It's going to be a national training event, so you can come on out. All you have to do is contact NuFit if you're interested in signing up for the class. Also, if you're interested in signing up for this rowing class, there's one at 5:30 in the morning, and there's also one, I believe, that starts at 6:15. So we're going to catch that one as well coming up here in the next half hour.
Well, we're going to toss things back out to Lindsay Boach. She's at NuFit for You this morning. We saw her on the bicycle at the start of the the show. She was showing us the rowing machines, but they were all
look
full, so she
very cool.
couldn't get a chair, a seat. What do you call it on a row? I don't know.
A rower? Couldn't get a row.
Yeah, she
A rower.
The boats were full.
Paddle?
Hey, Lindsay.
Good morning, guys. Yes, there's only 5 of them, but the class is over now. And you have kind of an interesting story to share about how you got interested in this.
Well, I had a crash diet about 2 years ago, and I lost over 40 pounds, but I wasn't exercising, and my muscle tone disappeared. I looked like I had a bad disease, and I couldn't eat anything, and so all of a sudden I started the exercise program with the rowers and the bikes, and now I can eat like a normal person, and my muscle tone's back.
And how important is that to you?
Oh, very important, because you get my age, it's very difficult to keep muscle tone, and so many people starve themselves on a diet and they don't lose fat, they lose muscle, and so it's really important to exercise. And Angie told me I don't even need to worry about weighing myself because I'm exercising enough, and I'm doing a Mediterranean diet that Jen started me on, so life's better. I can go out and I can actually eat judiciously, and I love the exercise.
And so then this class isn't just for people in their late 20s, early 30s.
No, not at all. In fact, I'm encouraging a lot of my friends. One of my classes is the Rotary Club, and these guys are all in their 50s. I'm in my 60s, and you're not too old to row, and you're not too decrepit. I have a bad back, and I can row, and actually exercise increases your muscle tone in your back and your shoulders and your knees. So even people with bad knees, I've got in some of my classes.
And how has this, how does this impact people's bodies? Where do you see most of the muscle gain?
It's a 60-20-20. It's 60% your lower body and 20 your upper body, but it's also aerobic. And what I've seen is people's heart rates, the recovery rate's quicker, their muscle tone's better, their abs are a little better, their upper body's better. The gals are really after their glutes in the upper body, and it's really showing. These ladies have been rowing with us have really gotten much better.
And now when do you teach classes?
I teach on Thursday mornings. I got a couple classes, and I sub for the other teachers.
Okay, so if anybody wanted to come out, what time should they come out here?
5:30 or 6:15 on Thursday mornings, and I'll give you a workout. It's the best half-hour workout you can get anywhere, and it's really fun.
Great, thank you very much, Bob. And like I said earlier, they will have a National Training Day here October 18th, so if you're interested in coming to that as well, you can just call them at NuFit.
I'm wanting to know if it's 6:05 now, if I can make it to NuFit by 6:15 and get in this rowing class.
You would have to save him a seat.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. A sick day in store so I can go row. Well, good morning to you, and good morning to Lindsay Boach. She was out getting her sweat on this morning at NuFit in Quincy.
Yes, good morning, guys. The reason I'm wearing this hat actually is because I'm with the Rotary Club.
Oh, you have the Thor hat.
And they have, yes, I have
Viking
the hat.
hat, sorry.
Yes, it's a Viking hat. They've called themselves the Vikings, and this is for the Rotary Rower of the Week. Try saying that 10 times fast. And we're having a bunch of fun out here. I've learned some techniques. I'm not the greatest rower. I'm not the fastest rower by any means. They're having fun. They've been a blast. They're tons of fun out here. So, but NuFit doesn't offer just rowing and cycling. They also offer some other classes. We're going to talk to Angie Esman, one of the co-owners, again about what other classes they offer here.
Right. Again, probably throwing my man card out on the table here. You could also call that the Rose Island hat from Golden Girls.
The world's what?
I
Rose
think
Island.
that Lindsay makes that hat look really good. I'm going to compliment her.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
All right, we'll check in with you shortly, Lindsay. Little Christina Aguilera waking up this morning with Fighter. That is a look into Midtown Quincy. Our live truck is at NuFit for you, so we have a nice little eagle eye camera and said, shoot down Broadway. So that's what we got. Also at NuFit for you, she tags along with the live truck every once in a while. Lindsay Boach, she is live at NuFit for you. She's there with a purpose. Lindsay, what you got for us?
Yes, good morning, guys. Well, we started out cycling, and then we started rowing. So now we're going to learn a little bit more about the history of NuFit, how it came to be, because this is a business that has grown dramatically within even the past couple of months. So how did this all get started?
Well, originally my business partner and I decided to work together. She's a nutritionist and dietitian, to work with people from not just the fitness side, but also the nutrition side, because people, if they really want to lose weight, they have to change the way they eat. So we started just working with companies, corporations, individuals, couples, from both sides. And then group fitness has always been my passion. I used to teach Pilates classes in my basement. And so as that popularity strengthened, we moved over into the original location, 48th and State, and we were there for just a year and completely outgrew that space. So we moved here so that we would have more space. We've tripled our space here.
And this opened here in April, but you left
In August.
August rather. Sorry. And then you had a grand opening this past weekend. How was that?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was a good opportunity for a lot of our regulars to come and celebrate with us, which is really nice because a lot of people have been, there are people that come here that have been with me since my first Pilates class at my basement. So it's really nice to celebrate, and it also gave us a little additional exposure.
And now, what is your most popular class here?
I would say it's probably cycling or Pilates. Rowing is becoming really popular. We've been limited to just having 5 rowers up until next week. We'll have an additional 5, so we'll be able to double those class sizes.
And you not only do things here, you also do things at QU?
Right. Between this location and the Quincy University program that we run, we have over 95 classes a week. We have about 25 classes over there, about 70 here. We have things, cycling, Pilates, rowing, Zumba, Body Fit, which is a full body type class, all kinds of stuff.
And if anybody's interested in signing up for classes?
Yeah, go to our website, www.nufitforyou.com, and you can look at the schedule, you can learn a little bit about the company, you can sign up.
Okay, thank you very much, Angie, and thank you for having me out here today. We learned how to row, I learned a little bit about cycling, and a little bit about the company as well. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
And now you have a cool down period. Maybe you can take a nap.
Yes, maybe a little bit later.
All right, thanks, Lindsay.